you want to see what I'm wearing underneath?
No! Hello!
Hi!
Oh, fabulous.
Thank God for gin. That's all I can say.
I've forgotten my tea as well today, which is really awful. I'm so sorry about that.
But you have got the hip flask, haven't you, darling?
Oh, no, I found it. I thought I didn't bring it with me. That's the whole thing about being virtual, isn't it?
Listen, before we go on, can I remind everyone, please, to like and, what's the word? Submit, subtract. Now, before we go any further, can I remind everyone to like and subscribe? No.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. No, I'll do it again. Listen, before we go any further, can I remind everyone to like and submit? No.
Subscribe.
No. Subscribe. Sorry.
Subscribe
to us on YouTube. Thank you. I got there in the end.
Well, they won't forget now.
And don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook.
Yes, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter. The birds go
And
tweet.
don't forget, because Dee nearly did, to follow us on Instagram. Yay! Just
We are all, can I tell you something, girls? Just before we start, I have another coaster. And coaster moment. Between me and my friends, what does it say? Between me and my friends stands, what's it say, Sherrie? You can read
I
it.
can't see it, even with my glasses on.
Something in
Between
insanity.
me and insanity.
Insanity.
Yes.
My friend.
Oh, good. Right. Okay.
And I think we've proved that we are insane today. So that's good. Yeah.
Can I just
Always.
say something before we start? Everybody that I talk to is having a lot of problems dealing with the fact that this is our future on these Zooms and Skypes, and that we have to learn how to be in these pictures and connect with people. And can I just say to you, as my friends, that I think Debbie looks like the morning after the night before. I think Dee looks like she's on the loo. And I think Harriet looks like she's got a whip behind her back. And she just whipped somebody very, very badly.
How did you know? How
Back
did you
in
know?
the kitchen. And I look absolutely fine and perfect because I'm right in the middle. So I just wanted to tell you.
Well, I just wanted to tell you, Sherrie Hewson, that today is Dress Up Friday. Did you forget?
It's
Friday.
Wednesday.
Well, what are you
No.
saying like this for?
It's
Oh,
Wednesday.
yeah, like the night before.
That's
like I've just
fabulous.
gone to bed. This is
I
it,
thought
let's
it was
dress up.
Wednesday.
I thought it was
actually thought
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I don't know what bloody day it is. It's all the same.
Nobody does it.
It is Wednesday, Debbie. Don't be
No,
ridiculous.
it's Dress Up
No.
Friday. It's Friday. Harriet and Sherrie, you have completely forgotten what day it is. It was like the end of the other show the other day. You said it's Wednesday, it's Thursday.
Oh, au
It's Dress
revoir.
Up Friday.
I love that top, Sherrie.
Yeah, this is my little bit of you from Keeley, look. Au
It's
revoir.
gorgeous.
Au revoir.
Ooh.
Gorgeous,
Au
isn't it?
revoir.
Very
I love
nice
her
to wear.
tops. They're
It's
fabulous.
Dress Up Friday, isn't it? So, you know.
Yes, darling.
Yeah, and
Very,
Harriet,
very glam.
Yes, darling.
you've always got lovely lipstick, so you can always look dressed
Well,
up.
I just like to say, I'm always dressed up.
So
So
yes.
a little confusing if I just simply do that. She's got the Ray-Bans, she's got the sparkle, the Lalas are almost
Oh,
there.
very
Well
nice.
done. And,
See?
there we go,
That's
done.
Friday.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
And
done.
so I have to tell you, I am actually going out. And so I've got my going out coat, my ocelot coat that my grandmother used to call ocelot. This is not real ocelot, by the way. This is a fake one. But you know, ocelots were little tiny little cat-like creatures.
Yeah.
And like it would take 15 little creatures to be killed to make a coat, a real coat like this. And so this is why we must never ever go back to fur. But darling, I have
Never.
to tell you,
Never.
underneath this, do you want to see what I'm wearing
No!
underneath? I am wearing my beautiful, beautiful Victoria's Secret top and my Anna Summers bra. Because I just think we can wear whatever we like. And I
Could you
would like
just
to say that-
could you just lift up a bit because we can't see the bottom bit?
But don't stand up. We know she has no knickers.
All right.
No,
Hey.
I can't stand up because you
You
know
can't.
what, you know.
There's
it's
the
not
knicker
so
Bigger
issue.
lalas than you have.
The knicker issue. Please don't stand up again.
The non-knicker issue, darling, which is
Yes,
wonderful.
darling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
expecting
being at home.
somebody, Dee?
You never know.
Have you got a
Only
gentleman
the
caller?
postman, darling. And we're still social distancing. But you know, the thing is, we can still wear what we want and dream, can't we?
Yes,
We
darling.
can, darling.
Well, at least
Yes.
one of us remembered to dress up today and put some clothes on.
Yes, and sometimes it's not a dream, dear, it's a nightmare. But anyway, let's not
That's a
go
little
into my
harsh.
life.
Yes, it's actually, it's a very distant
Yes.
one for
Debbie,
me.
who have you come as?
A bee.
Yeah, what are you wearing, love?
A bee. Yellow and black.
Bee.
Yes.
Reserve.
I'm wearing a Topshop sort of all-in thing with like an over thing which goes on, and I've got like a yellow top, and I've got some earrings that I got for Christmas from my daughter.
I love this lemon
Gorgeous.
thing. Has it got a bottom to it, or is it just your boobs?
God.
What thing?
Does
Well,
it
have you
go
got a
down?
bottom to that yellow thing?
Is it a
No,
dress
it's a
or
top.
is it a top?
It's a top.
What have you got in the bottom?
Lovely.
Jeans.
Jeans.
A jean.
Oh, thank God.
So it's just, let's have a moment of clarity.
Dress up jeans.
It's just on your top, Dress Up Friday. Is that
Yeah.
right?
It never
Yes.
is bottom dress up. And of course I have on my feet.
No.
Lovely.
You've spoilt it now. You've spoilt
Sorry.
it completely.
We were deluded. We were
Very
living in
true,
paradise then.
Completely carried away.
Yes, we were.
We thought you had only little tiny knickers on or something, and you were going to thrill everybody.
Well,
A
I
jean.
don't know about thrill everybody. I might frighten everybody, but that's
Yes.
one thing.
Right, your dogs. The dogs have disappeared.
That's why they keep running away. That's why they keep running away. It's just clear now. Can I say something I realised? And I don't know if you identify. The thing that I used to have with me all the time and was very important in every moment of my life was my handbag, my bag with all my stuff in it.
Yeah.
I don't use it. It has no relevance to my life at all anymore.
Yeah,
And all
we
the stuff-
thought that yesterday.
True.
All the keys, all the stuff. Where's my bag? My bag. Oh, it's in my bag somewhere. I don't need it anymore. And that neurosis of bag carrying for obviously 30 years, suddenly it doesn't matter anymore. We don't need it. I mean,
it's weird.
No.
weird.
And you know what? Our shoulders will get better now.
Yes.
Yeah. Does
Correct.
this mean that Louis Vuitton is going to go out of business, I wonder?
It's not funny. I thought of that yesterday
Did
when I
you?
looked at my bag.
Yeah.
I said to my bag yesterday, I don't need you anymore.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
It's the
Get away,
weirdest
old
thing.
bag.
Because it's always what bag.
Get
have
away,
got?
you old bag.
Sherrie, are you okay? You don't need to talk to your handbag.
It's when it starts talking back. That'll be the problem. On that note, I'm going to bring on my wonderful, wonderful friend and our gorgeous, gorgeous guest from Coronation Street, Sally Dynevor. Come in, Sally. Where are you?
There she
There
is.
Hi, darling.
Oh,
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Sherrie? You good?
I'm all right, darling. I was only thinking you were in the street from 1986. I was thinking about that last night. I thought, oh my God, you still look 25.
Do you know, I was doing an interview with Anthony Cotton the other week before all this happened. And she said, how long have you been in the show? And I said, 36 years. I couldn't believe it. You've been in it 34. I was like, oh my gosh, how do you know that?
Wow. And you've been called
Wow.
everything, haven't you? I think you were Sally Seddon, weren't you, when you first went in? Or was
I
it
was-
Seddon?
Then I'm Webster. Now I'm a Metcalf.
Yes. Well, I'm a Webster because I married Bill Webster.
Yes.
You know, Peter Armitage, I married him. So you can tell Kevin from me, I own half his garage. So you just better watch out. I'm coming
Back,
back.
Sherrie.
Do you know, Sally, when I was in the street before you, I was in 1981 as a character called Sylvie Hips. And my very first line, which I had to say to Mike Baldwin, was,
Yeah.
do you know what you are, Mike? You're as slippery as a wet welly. And I thought, if I say wet willy, my whole career is over.
I think, you know, being in a show like that, the years just fly by. They really do. I mean, I can't believe I've been there that long. It doesn't, it
It's
really,
amazing, isn't it?
yeah.
And
It
all
just,
your fantastic storylines, Sally.
Yeah, especially at the moment.
I know.
yeah, I mean, I think one of the best, I mean, at the moment, the best storyline, oh my gosh, it's keeping me gripped, is the Yasmin and Jeff story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Absolutely.
so well told. It really is. And it
I'm just praying, Sally, that it ends soon, though.
really,
Because, I mean, you can't tell us any snippets, can you, at all?
we've got a lot more to come.
Oh no!
No!
But what's so important is that it's a story that needs to be out there, and the fact that it's there and people can identify it and name it is so brilliant.
Yes. It's so frightening though.
Yeah.
It's
Sally,
horrific.
Sally, I actually have a question from Ruby in Bow, and she says, do you actually take, because you deal with very important, heavy subjects, do you take them home with you? How does that affect you in real life? Does that, you know, because you're such a great actress?
I think all of us probably take a little bit of what we're doing home, don't we? I mean, we're, you know, whatever you're doing, it does go back with you a little bit, but I think you have those coping mechanisms to just switch off from it.
Yes.
Get back into real life and get back to being you know, doing normal things and making the tea and looking after the kids and, you know, and so I just tend to sort of try and leave it there, really.
And do you apparently you meditate, do you, Sally, I've heard?
Oh God.
I have been meditating.
Oh, here we go.
In the lockdown thing, I've been trying to do 3 minutes every morning, which is not a lot.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, that sounds absolutely brilliant, because I think that Dee meditates for hours and shoves crystals all over the place. And we try and ban.
She's got crystals everywhere, Sally.
Crystals.
Oh, Dee, I really want to be able to do it for longer. In fact, in this lockdown, I've got to, but my mind races, and I've just got to stop myself. And I you know, I know how important it is to meditate. I really can see the benefit, even just doing a 3-minute one. But I wish I could do it for longer and sit there for longer.
Yeah. But Sally, that's enough. You know, if you're just doing 3 minutes, that's fantastic, and that will make a difference. You know, however much you're doing.
I think sometimes, you know, with the breathing meditations as well, I can't meditate for long, and I started doing a breathing meditation, and I realized that I'd done it for 8 minutes.
Wow.
Really,
8 minutes?
Yeah, 8 minutes.
Straight through.
And
Sherrie,
that was really a long time, and I didn't feel, because I usually with meditation I get so bored halfway through. I'm going, oh my God, it's going on and on. But the breathing one, for some reason, just managed to work like
Sherrie,
that. So,
Sherrie, I've got to say, I think the girls have gone to the other side, Sherrie.
I think they've gone to the other side. I mean, 8 minutes.
It's just we're the only two left.
Oh my God.
Yes.
No, Sally,
oh my God.
Tell us about Mount Everest, please. God, tell us about Mount Everest.
Oh my gosh. So Prevent Breast Cancer said to me, you know, what do you want to do? We need to do a big fundraiser. What should we do? We've done the balls, you know, we've done all the things that everyone does. And she said, if we did a challenge, what would you want to do? And I said, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to go to Base Camp Everest all my life. Just because I've heard Nepal is just so beautiful and beautiful. So so we set up this challenge, and the first we got 32 people signed up, which was amazing. And we all met in the Lake District, and we all walked up mountains with a company called Adventure Peaks, who sort of advised us how to go about it and what to do. And then, so we all met up for the first time in the lakes, which was so lovely, because it was people from, you know, all walks of life. And then we all set off to Nepal. Oh my gosh, Sherrie, it was the most amazing experience.
Really?
It was amazing. I mean, I'll never forget, you know, what we did. There were days that were very, very difficult for some people. I mean, and everyone had their bad days. But then we'd have good days, like, you know, my friend who I was sharing with, Maggie, I shared a room with her. Well, call it a room. She was incredible, because she got a chest infection halfway up, and she was really poorly, and she was determined to do it. But honestly, it was incredible. It was quite scary though as well, in the sense that the Sherpas were telling us that a lot of the ice glaciers up in the mountains are melting. So it's now very difficult for mountaineers to climb these mountains, because then they don't know if they're going to be safe or not, because everything's melting. So you're walking along, and there's like streams of really cold water coming down from the mountains. It's heartbreaking.
What was your most emotional moment, do you think, out of it all?
There was a moment when we got to this, it wasn't base camp actually, it was the night before when we did this mountain. Oh my God, my brain has completely gone what it was called. But anyway,
none of us have got
it's
dates.
We don't know what day it is. So
We don't care,
even know
darling.
where we are.
It could be
Anyway,
Disney Mountain. It doesn't matter. Just keep
they
going.
said, if you want to climb this, we have to go. We have to go late at night, and we'll see the sun come up, and so which is what we did. And when we got to the very top, oh my gosh, I mean, you could only be on it for a second because I had Everest right behind my head.
Wow.
But Nikki, who runs Prevent Breast Cancer Charity, and we were together. And when we got to the top, I lost my friend, and I'm sure you all know her, Morag Silla, 4 years ago. And when a wonderful actress and a beautiful person who inspired me so much. And when Nikki and I got to the mountain, we did this video, which I'll never be able to show anybody because we're both crying our eyes out, saying, "This is for you, Morag. We love you. We wish you were here." And we did it. And we were just
fabulous.
The most emotional moment of my whole life because Morag was a special person, and just the fact that we'd done this, and Nikki runs Prevent, and I were there on the top, and all I could hear him was, get her down, because we were really cold. And then as soon as I got off the mountain, she was putting these massive gloves on me. She put another coat on me. And then I walked back to the hut that we were staying in, the tea room that we were staying in. And honestly, I walked through the door, and I didn't know where I was. I was completely like, my legs were jelly. And they were saying, keep her up, she's got to eat. And I was like, no, I'm not, I'm just going to sleep. But
yes,
a special moment, it really was.
Wow.
Well
So
done, darling.
fabulous.
That sounds absolutely incredible.
Between 32 of us, we raised something like £127,000.
Wow.
Oh my God, amazing.
Congratulations.
Amazing. So
Amazing.
bring it on. I don't know what the next challenge will be, but bring it on.
Yes.
Well, you're coming to walk with me, darling, on Walk the Walk, aren't you?
I am definitely coming, Harriet.
Yeah.
I've never done that before, and I really want to. And I know Prevent are wanting to send people as well on this walk. So
Absolutely.
Marvelous.
Because it's the Walk the Walk, it's the moonwalk, Walk the Walk, and
When
it's
we're ever allowed
there's
to walk
15.
again, that's the problem.
It's 15,000 women walking around London in bras and a few men, and you're coming to the Big Tits team. And if you guys want to come and join the Big Tits as well, you're more than
Absolutely.
welcome.
Of course.
We're there.
Big time.
Perfect.
I'm
When
there.
is it,
Great.
Harriet?
Well, it was supposed to be May, and but obviously it's been moved ahead. Whether it won't be till next year now, we don't know.
Yeah.
But the wonderful thing is, it's not running. I've done the marathon, I think, about 5 or 6 times, and I've done the half marathon a lot. But it's walking, and the simplicity of just walking together, not running, not having a.
Sorry.
It's attention seeking.
That's right. Taking
So it's what
Pulling
happened.
focus. Pulling focus. What can I say?
That dog. Sally.
But the simplicity of just walking is the most beautiful thing.
Yeah. So do you think in your heart that you will be in Coronation Street until you're 40? Shall I put it that way?
40.
Which is a long way away yet.
Oh, Sherrie, you know, this business is so difficult, and there are days when I just love to go off and do something else. I really would. You know, what Harriet do in May, and going to the theatre and just watching actors. I love actors so much. I think they're amazing, and I would love to do something else. I really would, but I'm quite realistic. I don't know if I get, I don't know what would happen if I left Corrie. I might never work again, and then I'd kick myself.
Definitely would.
You would, darling. Don't be daft.
So,
Yes.
But I know what you
Absolutely.
mean. I know exactly what you mean. And, you're with a bunch of actors that I think are so amazing. What they deliver every day is just, I think it's
Fantastic.
gobsmacking.
absolutely. And, I mean, it's such a wonderful team on Coronation Street.
It is.
so grateful to have it. I mean, everyone is so lovely, and you are working with fabulous actors, and I feel so lucky I've got this job. I really do. I every day I wake up and I thank Coronation Street for what it's given me. It's an amazing job.
But what you don't, they're so
lovely.
lucky to have you, darling, because you're such a wonderful actress and a beautiful person, and they are so lucky to have you. And everybody thinks that, and everybody feels that.
Yes.
So think about that. Absolutely.
Yes, and Sally, that's right. I haven't met you before, but I have to say I feel that about you, and I love your character. And I remember the very first time you were splashed with that van.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Honestly, really
in
brilliant.
your own little bubble, and you're not quite sure if you're doing it right, or if anyone.
But you
After
are.
36 years,
More
are you
than.
kidding me?
I know, it's ridiculous.
You're fabulous.
I think after 34 or 36 years, probably that's your answer. You are doing it right.
You are doing
Yes,
it right.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
And can we come to your 40th birthday? That's all I want to know.
All of us.
All of us. Lots of love.
Thank you,
Sally.
Sally.
Bye.
Bye.
What an amazing woman.
Oh, I love her.
She is,
She's
and you know
wonderful.
what? She doesn't know how lovely and how fantastic she is.
No.
Humility beyond. I mean, it's just wonderful. She's a fabulous girl.
Yeah.
She
She
never,
is.
Inside and out.
she never ever manages to look any older. I don't know how she's managed to do that.
I guess that she's not even 40 yet.
No,
No,
She's
that's
been in the
why.
street 36 years.
Yeah.
She's amazing. So what's
Before she
happening
was
now?
born.
Well, listen, girls, we've got a
Yeah.
big special surprise,
Have
but
we?
it's for tomorrow, Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Now, this is a new thing because it's very special. And guess who it is? You won't guess who it is, of course. It's the one and only Richard Arnold. Yay! And he's on
Brilliant.
at 10 o'clock. This is a new thing. 10 o'clock, Saturday morning, Richard Arnold, be there. I can't wait. I
Special
love
man.
him, don't you? We all know him. We all know him.
Yeah.
He's a friend. So that's
Another
exciting,
Arnold.
isn't it?
Fantastic.
Sherrie.
See you
Married
there.
to you, maybe.
tomorrow.
There.
Square. Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Good, Mama.